Stop everything you're doing, because what you're about to discover could transform your life forever. An ancient power within you, long forgotten, is stirring, eager to be awakened. Time is of the essence, and the universe is offering you a rare opportunity. Will you unlock this secret before it's too late? This is about you. A profound force hidden deep within has always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. This power can reshape your life in ways you've only dreamed of. But here's the truth: you must act now. The universe is presenting you with a unique chance to tap into this divine gift. Imagine it as a window slowly closing. Will you step through it, or will you watch it shut, forever wondering what could have been? The choice is in your hands, but don't delay. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. Are you ready to answer the call? Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly create the life they desire while others struggle? The answer lies in a forgotten wisdom that has always been within you. This hidden, God-given power, waiting to be awakened, is more incredible than you can imagine. It's like a seed of potential, deeply rooted in your mind, just waiting for the right conditions to sprout and grow. Let me introduce you to Dr. Ernest Holmes, a brilliant thinker who uncovered this amazing truth about human potential. He developed the science of mind philosophy. Don't worry if that sounds complicated. It's actually quite simple. Dr. Holmes discovered that our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape the reality we experience every day. Think about it. Have you ever felt like you could accomplish anything? Perhaps you led a challenging project at work and helped your team succeed, or faced a significant change, like starting a new job or overcoming a personal challenge, with strength and courage. Maybe you stood up for your beliefs even when it was tough, or achieved a personal goal you once thought impossible. In those moments, you tapped into just a small part of your true power. But here's the exciting part. That was only a glimpse of what you're truly capable of. Dr. Holmes said the power to create a better life and a better world lies within each of us. It's not something only a few can access. It's a universal gift available to anyone willing to embrace it. Isn't that amazing? This isn't an exclusive club or a secret society. This power is yours right now, just waiting to be used. Here's the catch, and it's important, so listen closely. This power won't magically activate on its own. Just like a seed needs water and sunlight to thrive, your inner potential requires the right conditions to flourish. Awareness and intention are key. You need to recognize this force within you and choose to nurture it. Now, I invite you to do something. Close your eyes for a moment and think back to a time when you felt truly powerful. Maybe you helped someone in need, or you pushed through your fear to try something new. Remember that feeling. It wasn't just emotion, it was a glimpse of your true potential shining through. Dr. Holmes believed that our mind is our most powerful tool. He said the choice is always yours, and the power is always within you. Reflect on this. Your mind can open doors to incredible opportunities or shut them tight, all based on what you choose to believe about yourself and the world around you. This isn't just a feel-good idea or wishful thinking. It's a tangible force you can learn to harness. Imagine if you could tap into that power, not just in fleeting moments, but every single day. How would your life change? What would you be capable of achieving? Imagine if you could peek behind the curtain of reality and see how everything truly works. The universe operates according to spiritual laws, just as physics governs the physical world. These laws are always at work, whether we're aware of them or not. But here's the exciting part. Once you understand these laws, you can start using them to your advantage. Let's discuss two powerful laws. First, the law of attraction. You've probably heard of this one before, but it's more than just positive thinking. Dr. Ernest Holmes said, "What you think about consistently becomes the cause that leads to the effects you see in your life." Your thoughts and emotions act like magnets, drawing similar energies and experiences to you. Think back to a time when you were really excited about something, maybe a vacation or a special event. Did you notice how everything seemed to fall into place? That's the law of attraction in action. Your positive energy attracted more positive experiences. Next, we have the law of cause and effect. This law states that every action has a reaction, like karma. What goes around comes around. Holmes taught that our actions have consequences that shape our future experiences. When you put good out into the world, good comes back to you. Have you ever performed a random act of kindness only to have something wonderful happen to you later? That's not just coincidence, it's the law of cause and effect at work. You might be thinking this all sounds great, but how do you actually use these laws in your life? Here's where it gets truly powerful. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you want to achieve, you can influence the reality around you. It's like having a secret code to unlock the universe's potential. Imagine waking up each day knowing that you're not just a passive observer, but an active creator in your life. You have the power to shape your experiences through your thoughts and actions. It's like discovering cheat codes in a video game, except this is real life, and the possibilities are endless. But remember, this isn't about becoming a completely different person overnight. It's about gradually aligning yourself with these universal laws. Start small, pay attention to your thoughts and the energy you're putting into the world. Notice how your actions create ripples around you. As you practice working with these laws, you'll start to see changes in your life. Things that once seemed like random luck will begin to make sense. You'll recognize the patterns and connections that were always there, just waiting for you to notice. As you begin to grasp these universal laws, you might feel a growing sense of connection to something bigger than yourself. But those connections run deeper than you can imagine. What if I told you that the line separating you from the universe is an illusion? There's a shocking truth about your place in existence that will change everything. Most of us grow up believing we are separate from the world around us. We see ourselves as individuals distinct from other people and nature. But what if this notion of separation is just an illusion? What if you are actually connected to everything in ways you never imagined? This idea of interconnectedness isn't new. It's been part of many spiritual traditions for thousands of years. In Buddhism, for example, they speak of how our thoughts and actions are interconnected like a web. Hinduism teaches that we are all part of one divine energy. Even modern science is catching up, showing how everything in the universe is linked in amazing ways. Dr. Ernest Holmes beautifully explained this, saying we're like drops of water in an ocean. Each drop seems separate, but it's really part of something much bigger. Just as a drop of water contains the essence of the whole ocean, you contain the essence of the entire universe within you. Now, I know this might sound strange at first, but let's try a simple exercise to help you feel this connection. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine your breath as a flow of energy. With each breath, picture this energy connecting you to everything around you, the air, the ground, the trees, even the stars in the sky. Can you feel it? This energy flows through you, the same energy that exists in everything else. When you see yourself as part of this vast, interconnected system, it transforms your perspective on life. Challenges that once felt overwhelming become opportunities for growth because you understand you're not facing them alone. You're part of something much larger, with the universe supporting you. This idea of being one with the universe isn't just a pleasant thought. It can completely change how you live your life. When you realize you're connected to everything, you begin to care more about others and the world around you. You understand that what you do affects not only you, but everything else too. It's like realizing you're part of a huge team, and your actions matter to the whole group. Holmes put it beautifully when he said, "We are the enforcement of the law and order of the universe as individual manifestations of the Supreme Self without division. In simpler terms, this means you're not just a passive observer, you're an active participant in the universe. You have the power to shape your reality and contribute to the world around you. So the next time you feel small or alone, remember this truth. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself in human form. The power we discussed earlier isn't just within you, it's all around you too. You just need to open your eyes and see it. You are part of the universe, but did you know it has its own clock? Right now, that clock is ticking. There's a reason you're hearing this message today at this exact moment. The question is, are you ready to find out why? Time isn't just a concept, it's a force that shapes our lives in ways we often overlook. Right now, time is of the essence. The universe operates in cycles, opening windows of opportunity for growth and transformation. But here's the reality. These windows of opportunity don't stay open forever. Have you ever had a strong feeling that it was time for a change only to hesitate? Maybe you thought you'd get around to it someday, but that someday never came. Now you find yourself wondering, what could have been different had you taken action? Dr. Ernest Holmes understood this urgency. He taught that time is running out to access the divine gifts available to everyone. This isn't about creating fear. It's about recognizing the importance of seizing the moment. The universe is shifting, and the chance to awaken your potential might not last forever. The idea of spiritual windows of opportunity isn't new. Many traditions highlight specific moments crucial for personal growth. It's like catching a wave. If you miss it, you have to wait for the next one. But what if this is the wave you've been waiting for? Think about a time when you almost missed out on something significant, a job opportunity, a chance to mend a relationship, or the moment to pursue a dream. How did it feel when you realized you almost let it slip away? Now, imagine if you had missed it entirely. That's the urgency we're talking about here. The good news is, it's not too late. You're here, reading this right now, and that's no accident. The universe is responding to your thoughts, energy, and intentions. Every action you take creates a ripple effect, shaping your future in ways you might not even realize. Remember, every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in kind. This isn't just a positive mantra. It's a fundamental law of the universe. When you take positive action, especially in these key moments, you set powerful forces in motion. So what does this mean for you right now? It means this very moment is precious. The choices you make today and the actions you take could set the course for the rest of your life. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. But here's the catch. Recognizing the urgency doesn't mean you should panic or rush into things blindly. It's about being aware, being ready, and being willing to take that first step. It's about tuning into the rhythm of the universe and moving in harmony with it. Think of it this way, the universe is offering you a hand, inviting you to dance. Will you take it, or will you stay on the sidelines, wondering what could have been? As you consider stepping onto that cosmic dance floor, have you ever wondered why it feels so difficult to make that first move? The answer might surprise you. It's not the universe that's stopping you, it's something much closer to home. What if the biggest obstacle to your dreams is hiding in plain sight? Let's talk about something that has been with you your whole life, shaping how you see the world and yourself. Your beliefs, especially the limiting ones, they're like invisible walls keeping you from reaching your full potential. Think about a time when you wanted to try something new, but a little voice in your head said, "You're not good enough," or "That's not for people like you." Those are limiting beliefs in action. They're thoughts that hold you back, often without you even realizing it. Dr. Ernest Holmes had a lot to say about this. He believed that our thoughts create our reality, meaning those limiting beliefs aren't just annoying, they're actively shaping your life experiences. But here's the good news. If your thoughts can limit you, they can also set you free. Let's try something together. Take a moment to think about a goal you have. Now pay attention to the thoughts that come up when you imagine achieving it. Do you hear doubts or fears? Those are your limiting beliefs talking. Here's a simple way to start changing those beliefs. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself, is this really true? Where did I learn this? Often, you'll find these beliefs aren't based on facts at all. They're just old stories you've been telling yourself. Dr. Holmes taught that we can reframe these thoughts. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, try saying, I'm learning and growing every day. Instead of, I'll never succeed, say, I have the power to create my own success. Changing your beliefs isn't always easy. It takes practice and patience. But every time you challenge a limiting belief, you open new possibilities for yourself, clearing the path to tap into that amazing power we talked about earlier. Remember, your mind is incredibly powerful. The same force that created those limiting beliefs can also break them down. As you start to shift your thinking, you might be amazed at how quickly your reality begins to change. Now that you're breaking free from limiting beliefs, it's time to tap into something even more powerful. Imagine having access to the collective wisdom of humanity's greatest thinkers and spiritual masters. What if the solution to your 21st century problems was actually thousands of years old? You might wonder how ancient ideas could possibly help with your modern-day challenges. But here's the thing, the core of human experience hasn't changed much over time. We still seek happiness, struggle with fear, and search for meaning. The wisdom of the past isn't outdated, it's timeless. Take Buddhism, for example. It teaches about the interconnectedness of all things. This idea isn't just spiritual, it's reflected in modern science too. When you understand how connected everything is, you start to see your problems in a whole new light. Let's consider the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, which means effortless action. In our busy, stressed-out world, we're always pushing ourselves hard, trying to get everything done. But Wu Wei teaches us to go with the flow instead of always fighting and struggling. Imagine working through your to-do list with ease instead of stress. By embracing this idea, we allow things to happen naturally, achieving more with less effort. That's the power of ancient wisdom helping us today. Hinduism discusses the power of our thoughts to shape reality. Sound familiar? It's the same idea we've been exploring, but with thousands of years of practice behind it. These ancient thinkers figured out the secrets of the mind long before modern psychology came along. But how do you actually use these ideas in your daily life? It's simpler than you might think. When you're feeling overwhelmed, practice mindfulness, a technique rooted in ancient Buddhist meditation. Just take a few deep breaths and focus on the present moment. You'll be amazed at how quickly it can calm your mind. Or, when facing a tough decision, consider the Taoist approach. Instead of stressing over every option, trust your instincts and let things unfold naturally. It's not about being passive, it's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life. These ancient practices offer more than just temporary relief. They provide a new way of looking at the world. In our fast-paced, ever-changing society, these timeless principles can be like an anchor, keeping you steady no matter what life throws your way. Remember, you don't have to become a monk or completely change your lifestyle to benefit from this ancient wisdom. Small changes can make a big difference. Maybe it's starting your day with a short meditation or pausing to consider the interconnectedness of things when you're feeling isolated. The beauty of these ancient teachings is that they're not about quick fixes or surface-level changes. They offer deep, lasting transformation. As you start to incorporate these ideas into your life, you might find that your whole perspective shifts. Problems that once seemed insurmountable become opportunities for growth. Now that you've learned about the wisdom of the ages, it's time to put that knowledge into action. What if I told you that you already possess everything you need to start changing your life right now? The key is knowing how to unlock it. It's not about complex rituals or spending hours in meditation. You can begin transforming your reality with just a few minutes each day. Let's discuss some practical steps you can take to awaken your inner power. These aren't just encouraging exercises, they're backed by research and have been used by successful people for years. We'll focus on 3 powerful techniques: affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness. First up, affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself. They might feel a bit silly at first, but they can actually rewire your brain. When you say something like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," over and over you start to believe it. It's like planting seeds of success in your mind. Next, we have visualization. This is where you create a vivid mental picture of what you want to achieve. Athletes use this technique all the time. They imagine themselves winning the race or scoring the goal before they even step onto the field. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So when you visualize success, you're actually preparing yourself to achieve it. Lastly, there's mindfulness. This is about being fully present in the moment. It helps you stay focused and calm, even when life gets crazy. You don't need to sit cross-legged for hours to practice mindfulness. Even a few deep breaths can make a big difference. Now, let's try a quick exercise that combines all 3 techniques. Find a quiet spot and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. As you breathe in, think "I am," and as you breathe out, think "powerful." Do this 3 times. Now, picture yourself achieving something you really want. Maybe it's reaching a health goal, landing your dream job, or improving a relationship. Make the image as clear and detailed as possible. How does it feel to succeed? What can you see, hear, or smell in this moment of triumph? Hold that image for a few seconds, then open your eyes. Congratulations, you've just taken your first step toward awakening your inner power. How do you feel? Maybe you noticed a little boost of energy or confidence. That's the power of these techniques at work. Now here's the important part. Consistency is key. Doing this once is great, but the real magic happens when you make it a daily habit. It doesn't have to take long. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. You could do this exercise first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or right before bed. As you practice these techniques regularly, you might start to notice some changes. Maybe you'll feel more confident in challenging situations or find yourself spotting opportunities you would have missed before. These small shifts can add up to big transformations over time. Remember, you're not trying to become a completely different person overnight. This is about gradually unlocking the potential that's already within you. It's like polishing a diamond. The brilliance was always there. You're just bringing it to the surface. Don't be discouraged if you don't see dramatic results right away. Change takes time, and everyone's journey is different. The important thing is to keep at it. Every time you practice these techniques, you're taking a step toward the life you want to create. Those unexpected opportunities, they're just the beginning. What if I told you there's a switch in your mind that could flood your life with possibilities you never imagined? It's time to unlock the secret of abundance thinking. Have you ever felt like there's never enough time, money, or chances to do what you really want? That's called a scarcity mindset. It's like wearing glasses that only let you see what's missing. But what if you could change those glasses and see a world full of opportunities instead? That's what an abundance mindset is all about. It's seeing the world as a place full of possibilities, not limitations. When you think this way, you start to notice all the good things around you. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see so much more. Changing from a scarcity to an abundance mindset isn't just about being positive. It aligns with how the universe works. Remember when we discussed the law of attraction? Well, when you focus on abundance, you're more likely to attract good things into your life. It's like tuning a radio to pick up your favorite station. You're tuning your mind to pick up opportunities. Let me give you an example. There was a woman who always worried about not having enough money. She'd skip fun outings with friends and stress about bills all the time. But when she learned about abundance thinking, she decided to try something different. Instead of focusing on what she lacked, she started being grateful for what she had. Imagine if she had started looking for ways to help others, even when she didn't have much to give. Guess what happened? She began to feel happier, and people started to notice. Her boss saw her positive attitude and offered her more responsibilities at work, which led to a promotion and a raise. By shifting her mindset about money, she attracted more abundance into her life. Now, I'm not suggesting that simply thinking about abundance will make you rich overnight. It's not magic. It's a transformation in how you perceive and engage with the world. When you believe that there are plenty of opportunities available, you become more adept at recognizing them and taking action. Let's do a quick exercise right now. Think of one area in your life where you often feel like you don't have enough, whether it's time, money, or love. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, try to identify 3 things you're grateful for in that area. It might feel awkward at first, but keep practicing. You're retraining your brain to recognize abundance instead of scarcity. Remember what Dr. Holmes said, "You are not separate from the universe, but a part of its infinite potential." By embracing an abundance mindset, you align yourself with this truth. You're not just living in the world, you're actively creating your experience of it. This shift doesn't mean your problems will magically vanish. However, approaching challenges with an abundance mindset empowers you to find creative solutions. You'll begin to view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than proof of your limitations. Now that you've learned to see abundance in your daily life, have you considered that you're connected to the most abundant source of all? What if I told you that the vastness of the cosmos is reflected within you and that you can access its infinite potential? Think about the stars for a moment. They're massive, powerful, and always shining. Imagine that same kind of energy exists within you. It may sound a bit far-fetched, but it's true. The same force that moves planets and spins galaxies flows through you right now. Dr. Ernest Holmes beautifully articulated this idea when he said, "You are not separate from the universe, but a part of its infinite potential." You're not just an individual on Earth. You are a living, breathing expression of the entire universe. So how can you tap into this cosmic power? It's easier than you might think. Let's try a simple exercise. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you inhale, imagine pulling in energy from the stars, and as you exhale, visualize that energy spreading throughout your body. Repeat this a few times. How do you feel? You may notice a tingling sensation or a sense of warmth. This is your connection to your inner universe. This isn't just a fun visualization. By tapping into this cosmic energy, you unlock a power that can enhance your everyday life. Think about how a star shines effortlessly. It simply exists in its brilliance. In the same way, you can learn to trust your own inner light. Imagine facing a challenging problem at work or school. Instead of feeling stressed, you could take a moment to connect with your inner cosmos. Suddenly, new ideas might emerge, or you could feel a boost of confidence to tackle the issue at hand. Whether you're trying to create something new, be it art, a business idea, or even a new habit, by accessing this universal energy, you connect with the same creative force that forms galaxies. That's an incredible source of inspiration. But here's the most important part. This divine power isn't just for a select few. It's for everyone, including you. You don't need any special skills or knowledge to access it. All you need is the willingness to look within and connect with that universal energy. So the next time you feel small or powerless, remember this. You carry the energy of the cosmos within you. You're linked to every star, planet, and galaxy out there. That's an immense power to harness. Now that you've tapped into your inner cosmos, imagine if there was a way to amplify that power exponentially. Picture a network of awakened individuals, each shining brightly, creating a dazzling web of consciousness across the globe. How much brighter could we shine together? This isn't just about your individual journey. It's about all of us evolving and transforming together. When you begin to change, the people around you notice your energy shift, and it influences everyone you encounter. That's the start of something monumental. You're not alone on this path. There's a whole community of individuals like you awakening to their true potential. They're asking the same questions, facing similar challenges, and making incredible breakthroughs. And guess what? They're waiting for you to join them. Imagine walking into a room filled with people who truly understand your experiences because they've been there too. That's what an awakening community feels like. It's like coming home to a family you never knew you had. But here's the beautiful part. When we come together, our individual growth creates a ripple effect. Dr. Ernest Holmes said, "We are the enforcement of the law and order of the universe as individuations." In other words, as each of us awakens to our inner potential, we inspire others to do the same. Think about a time when someone else's success motivated you. Maybe it was a friend who launched a business they had been dreaming of, or a family member who overcame a significant obstacle. Their victory likely sparked a belief in your own potential, didn't it? That's the power of community in action. Now multiply that by thousands, even millions of people. That's the kind of impact we can create when we join forces. Every time you share your experiences or support someone else on this journey, you're contributing to a global shift in consciousness. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect to be part of this community. In fact, it's often our struggles and challenges that bring us closer together. When you open up about your doubts or setbacks, you give others the permission to do the same, and that's where genuine growth happens. So, how can you get involved? Start by sharing your journey with others. Talk about what you're learning and the changes you're experiencing in your life. You might be surprised by how many people are interested. Look for local groups or online communities focused on personal growth and spirituality. Engage in discussions, ask questions, and offer support. Remember, your growth isn't just for you. As you awaken to your true potential, you become a beacon of hope for others. Your transformation can inspire countless individuals to embark on their own journey of awakening. It's time to awaken to your true power. You possess an incredible force within you, just waiting to be unleashed, but you need to act now. This opportunity won't last forever. Here's what you can do immediately. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and visualize yourself achieving your biggest dream. Really immerse yourself in that feeling. Now, say out loud, "I have the power to create my best life." Do this every day for a week and watch how things begin to shift. Remember, you're not alone. People worldwide are awakening to their inner power. By unlocking your potential, you're helping to create a better world. You have more impact than you realize. Thank you for being here and taking this step. Your journey is just beginning, and the possibilities are limitless. Keep shining your light. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on unlocking your true potential. Together, we can build a community of empowered individuals transforming the world.